Thank you, Skylar. Come on up here by the flag, and you're going to be our man to lead us through.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Perfect. Thanks, Skylar. Once Skylar sits down, we'll do a quick little moment of silence if you'd like to join me, but we're grateful for his greatness. Yes. All right, as we get ready to prepare for this moment of silence, just be thinking about them folks that just went through a pretty crappy time last week, and be grateful for things that we have, and recognize just truly how fortunate we are in our district. So if you could please join us in that moment of silence, that'd be great. All right, folks, thank you very much. You may be seated. Okay, approval for the agenda is written. Anyone?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Laura.
I'll
Shanae
second.
for the second. All in favor? Okay. You're up.
We are going to move forward with our financial report, and our financial officer, Ms. Lori Stafford, is going to share information with you. And as you see, it's also available in our e-board.
All right, here's hoping. At the bottom, you're right there. It's on the side right there, by your thumb.
Up there?
That's the
Here?
one.
Okay.
That a girl.
Okay, tonight we're reporting on June for the fiscal year ended 24. I'll start there and then I'll kind of combine July and August for fiscal year 25. So for the general operating fund, for June of 24, we ended with $5,063,000. We were on target with our budget for revenues and expenditures, so not a whole lot to speak to there, nothing significant within the month of June that occurred. That is for general operating. For nutrition, we ended the year with $233,000. Again, just a normal month. SPLOST and debt service fund. For the month of June, we collected SPLOST proceeds of $101,332. You will notice on your June report that for interest earned in our LGIP fund, that amount of $12,066 includes both the May and June reporting. So about $6,000 per month for there. For our local capital outlay, we earned, for both May and June, we earned $23,062 in interest for an ending balance of $2.5 million set aside for local capital outlay, which is very exciting. Do you have any questions on June and any time during the fiscal year 24? No. Okay. For July and August for the general fund, the only significant receipt that we had was for Impact Aid. We received $258,000 in the month of August. We ended the month of August with $4.5 million. As you'll notice, our payments are pretty significant at $1,070,000 versus our receipts of $1.2 million. That's fairly common at the first part of the fiscal year. For nutrition, we ended the month of August at $229,000. Again, nothing significant with July or August for nutrition. For our SPLOST and debt service fund, we ended the month of August with $2.7 million. Our July SPLOST proceeds, $92,967. And then for August, SPLOST proceeds were $98,447. And again, we're earning around $6,100
our attendance report, and this is our attendance of our employees. And you will note that we are looking at August. During August, we did have a number of employees that were out on enjoying the birth of children. And so that reflects the 34 paid parental leave days. And remember that paid parental leave is now a regulation in state law. So we also had across the district a total of 40 sick days. Our middle school had the lowest number of absences for sick days. We're also very pleased with our bus drivers. So as we came back to school, we had very few absences with our bus drivers. You will notice that we had a total of 17 professional learning days across the district, and the largest number of those were at high school, but that is primarily because of teachers who may be out of field, who were going to their Georgia alternative teaching program, and that is a requirement as they were finishing up certification. So overall, you'll see that counting paid parental leave, sick leave, and professional leave, a total of about 100 days was missed by employees, but we know that that is not typical given the number of paid parental leave days that we've had. We're gonna have several of those this year. We have lots of babies coming our way.
I love it.
And so that's a update on employee attendance.
And I do appreciate the chart. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, information only.
Information only to share with you, just a reminder that our December board meeting, due to our winter training with Georgia School Board Association, we have changed our Board of Education meeting till December the 3rd. Also, we did conduct our safety town hall prior to this meeting, and that was live streamed, and it will be available on the YouTube account for anyone who chooses to watch it otherwise. Based on your participation, hearing that, do you have any questions or any input from the safety town hall?
Nothing from me, team? No, we're good.
Perfect.
Thank you.
You will notice this evening that I do have an assurance that I will make a recommendation on, but as you know, we are a charter school district, and that means that the state of Georgia allows us flexibility from state rules. We have been a charter district for nearly 5 years now. Our 5-year renewal is coming up, and we are required to have all of those documents submitted by December. So we will be reviewing our strategic plan and working on that application. So this evening, I will bring to you a recommendation to approve the assurance form saying that we can move forward with our application. And that will go to the State Board of Education in December and get on their docket for approval. The next thing is a reminder of September the 24th. We will have a called board meeting on September the 24th. We will just meet at the central office. It will be a quick meeting. Of course, the public is invited, but that called meeting will be to review some information for our county for the tax levy, just some documents that they're required to have. And we will also use that as a time to make a recommendation for custodial contract services. Next information is something exciting to talk about and to just have in your information. Our district does not pay into Social Security for employees. That was a decision made probably 15 or 20 years ago. Currently, we offer a 403B, and employees across the district have selected different vendors for that for salary deduction. Because we are a small rural system, each individual person who has a 403B, they pay an exorbitant amount of fees because it is based on the number of users. When you look at large systems like Gwinnett, DeKalb, and Fulton, because of the vast number of employees that are participating in their 403B, their rates are typically, for their management rates, are typically 2 to 3% less. And so as an employee, I'm putting money in my 403B for retirement, but 2 to 3% of that is going to administrative fees. So that's just the name of the game when you use a 403B. which we're required to do because we don't pay into Social Security. Currently, the largest provider, which used to be VALIC, but is now CoreBridge, CoreBridge has gotten permission to offer a Southeast consortia. And so that means that currently they have over 5,000 users in this consortia, which is larger than some of the large school systems, so that they can offer competitive rates. Over 80% of our employees currently use CoreBridge, but we're not part of that consortia. So what I would like to do is continue to explore that further, because our goal is to not only support our students in their education, but to make sure that our employees, that they're taken care of when their time for retirement comes, for those that do participate in a 403, and we want to make sure that they have the lowest rates available. So I wanted to bring that to your attention and see, did you have questions or comments about it?
No. That sounds, yeah, fantastic. I mean, save it 3%.
That's
Money,
what we
that's
want
what-
to do.
yeah.
So our business office, we will work with CoreBridge and move forward with getting those specific details and sharing it with our employees. And then lastly, before we go into student and employee recognition, I do want to take a moment and recognize our principals. As you all know, at the end of last year, we did formally receive our CompTIA accreditation, which means that every 5 years, a national organization has to come and rank the schools based on a set of standards. The national ranking is 253 points. Chattahoochee County Schools scored 329 points. So we were in the top performers of the nation. Our principals to come up and receive their CompTIA certificate, and this certifies that our elementary school, our middle school, and our high school all exceeded the standards for accreditation. Congratulations to our schools and our district for such a hard-earned and well-deserved accreditation.
All right, that brings us to the point where most of you actually showed up. It wasn't to hear us talk, it's to watch your babies get recognized. And so we're gonna go ahead and move into that part right now for student and employee recognition. And we'll start with the littlest guys. Our little elementary school, we love these kids.
Use that one, see? Okay, gotcha. Good evening. I am very proud to share with you our employee and our students of the month. And we will begin with our employee of the month, Miss Crystal Lawson. And I would like to share, as Miss Lawson makes her way up, a few things that our colleagues had to share about her. Thoughtful, caring, supportive, and understanding are just a few words to describe Miss Lawson. She serves as a positive role model for students in the classroom and throughout the school. Although we have only been in school a month, and this is Miss Lawson's first year with us, she has been able to build special relationships with her students where they feel comfortable and are willing to learn. She creates a positive learning environment for all students. She is a great asset to CCEC and often helps out wherever she can. She has also volunteered to serve on our drop-off and pick-up in the afternoons without being asked. She is truly a blessing wherever she goes. Thank you, Ms. Lawson, for all that you've done for our school thus far. She's truly such a sweetheart. What we do, and I'll take this and put you to work. Okay. And so what we do is when the students come up, if you would just give them their medal, and then I will give them their certificate. You are so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as always, she's willing to help out when needed. Thank you, Ms. Lawson. And now for our Students of the Month. And we will start with our Pre-K Student of the Month, Ethan Moore. And I don't think Ethan is with us tonight. I will move on to our Kindergarten Student of the Month, Wella Calloway. First grade, Hunter Sherling. And Hunter's teacher had this to share. Hunter has a positive attitude every day in class and always encourages his classmates to do their best. There is never a time when Hunter does not follow the rules and encourages his classmates to do the same. He shows full effort every day in his work and shows up every day excited to learn. Congratulations, Hunter. Our second grade student of the month, Kaylee Schaff. Our third grade student of the month, Michael Bailey. Our fourth grade student of the month, Madeline Durbin. And last but certainly not least, our fifth grade student of the month, Charlie Newman. Charlie, here's your certificate. Get a picture. And Charlie's teachers had this to share. Charlie has done a great job so far as a fifth grader. She follows all the rules and procedures and behaves in a respectful manner. She has been responsible in class and an excellent role model for others. She has taken productive struggles in stride and is growing academically as a result. She is kind and always willing to help her teachers and also her peers. She is also a new member of our safety patrol team. We are excited to work with Charlie thus far and looking forward to all she has to offer. Congratulations, Charlie. Thank you. Let me give you your certificate. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my pleasure to introduce to you some of my favorites, and just so you know, all of them are my favorites. But I have a few tonight that I want to highlight. But I'm going to start with my teacher of the month, who is sent from Science Heaven. She is awesome. It's her first year here, but she has done a great job. Come on, make your way up to the front as I tell you some things your colleagues had to say about you. Mrs. Sample may be new to Chatco, but she has already made a significant impact on our Panther community. She builds strong connections with both students and their families, always greeting everyone with a warm smile. She's probably smiling now. Her enthusiasm shines through in her involvement, whether it's participating in pep rallies or contributing to the success of CCMS FCA. She's quickly becoming an integral part of our school. Congratulations, Ms. Sample. And I'll just say Ms. Sample had several accolades of her colleagues saying wonderful things about her, so congratulations again. And now on to some of my favorite little people, Samantha Berenzini. Sorry, I said that wrong. Sixth grade, come on up, Samantha. Samantha is off to an incredible start this year, showing focus and determination in all of her classes. Not only does she consistently complete her work on time, but she also actively participates in lessons, and encourages classmates to do the same. Her positive attitude and leadership have already made a noticeable impact, setting the tone for a successful school year. Congratulations, Samantha. Seventh grade student of the month is McKenna Farrell, and she is not with us tonight. Our eighth grade student is Juliet Hall. Juliet consistently leads by example. She embodies the true spirit of a Chatco Panther. Though she's a quiet student, she engages with both her peers and her teachers in a positive, respectful way. Always willing to lend a hand, she shows great care and patience when helping others, ensuring everyone feels supported and included. Her kindness and dedication makes her a valued member of our class. Congratulations, Juliet.
Good evening. We'll start with our Teacher of the Month. Our Teacher of the Month is Adriana Stokes. Ms. Stokes answered a last-minute call, desperate science call, high school science call. She, despite not really considering education as a profession, has accepted this challenge with professionalism and enthusiasm. She has a degree in biology, but I'm having her teach physical science. She's doing an amazing job at connecting with the kids. And the kids are nominated Ms. Stokes, and here's some things they had to say. I would choose Ms. Stokes because her class is fun. If we need help, she helps us. I think she's the best science teacher I've ever had, and I'm glad to have her. Because she's my favorite in so little time. That's how effective her presence is. Because she's understanding, and I like her. She makes sure students understand one topic before going on to the next. I chose Ms. Stokes because she's very nice and has a smile every day. She's a good teacher and is always trying to help someone. She's very fun and cares about her classes very much. She makes sure all students in her class are welcome, comfortable, and treated how others would like to be treated. She's one of the nicest teachers that I know. She is fun, but makes sure we get our work done. And finally, she's awesome. You're not allowed to leave. Okay. Our ninth grade student of the month is Trinity Simmons. I was lucky to get to talk with her parents earlier. She's looking forward to perhaps graduating early or participating in full-time dual enrollment near the end of her teaching her student year. This is what her teacher had to say. Trinity is an exceptional student. Trinity goes above and beyond to ensure all her assignments are completed to mastery. She consistently participates in class discussions and encourages her friends to think outside the box. Trinity's courage to ask questions and her willingness to help others is the definition of what we call one heartbeat. Congratulations, Trinity.
Way to go, Trinity.
Our 10th grade student of the month is Bo Brown. I was fortunate to meet Bo and his parents at Fort Moore when we met at the library, and I'm so glad they chose Chatco. I think he had several options, and Bo is new to Chatco, and he embodies the one heartbeat theme as well. He has embraced really rigorous classes and has the highest of expectation and strives to encourage others who are in the midst of productive struggle. He instills pride and has infinite possibilities. Congratulations, Bo. Go check. Our 11th grade student of the month is Madison Johnson, but I don't believe she's here. And our 12th grade student of the month is Matapari Agber. Now, this young lady is successful in both academics and extracurricular activities. She exemplifies all the characteristics listed for student of the month. Her teacher said, "One thing I find impressive is her amazing system for organizing her time and balancing her commitments. She has a lot of commitments." She's already applying to colleges and searching for scholarships. She has a checklist for each month with due dates and requirements. I know she will achieve her goals and be a great representative for Chaco. She spent her summer working on how to make FBLA better. She's participated in the governor's honor. I could go on and on. She is an amazing young woman. And most amazing is her kindness. She has sent emails to her teachers, to me, encouraging us. She's a fabulous young lady. Thank you.
All right, we thank you all for coming out. If you're not familiar, this is the part where we'll actually pause, move that little stand out of the way, and allow you to come and take photos in front of the Chatco banner with your kids. And so we'll take a 5-minute break, get all the photos you want, and then we'll reconvene and move into the fun part of where we pass a personnel and agenda movements. Send your siblings as well. We want you all. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just pick up where we left off. We're gonna start going over personnel.
So
Let me pull it up real quick.
if you will look at our slate of employees,
Yeah.
I would like to recommend approval of the slate of employees as presented.
Anybody have any questions on that?
Starting at, it's all.
Oh, Susan Piper.
Recommendation for that one? Okay, Shanae. Laura, sorry, Teresa with the Teresa with the second. That came out of my mouth finally. All in favor? Okay, thanks. General fund.
The
LGIP
next one,
that we
yeah,
talked
the next
about,
one is
yeah.
a super exciting one, and Lori shared that with you in our financial report. And it is to recommend approval to transfer $1 million from our general operating fund to our state savings account with LGIP, where you hear we're earning over 5% interest.
Yes.
Any concerns on that one, on saving money for the future?
No.
Yeah,
No.
and making money.
And making money.
Recommendation for that one? Teresa?
I second that one.
That's my girl at the end.
That a
of
girl,
the-
Shirley.
That a
Save
girl,
money.
Shirley. All in favor?
Yes.
All right.
And then the last one is what we had spoke about in information only. It's our assurances, and this allows me to move forward with our application. So I'd like to recommend approval to complete the charter system assurance agreement for Chattahoochee County School District.
So I read through it. I had no questions on it. Any questions on it
No.
before I sign it?
Go ahead.
Well, we'll vote on it, then I'll sign
Gotta
it.
vote on it
okay.
first,
Notice-
yeah.
Notice I haven't signed it yet.
Yeah.
I didn't jump the gun that quick.
Don't
I
sign
wanted
yet.
to.
And I will remind you, on the charter, we are required to show innovation,
Yep.
be flexible. With all of that, we get.
We still gotta apply by state
Yep.
rules, fed law.
We get to
everything.
waive state rules, but we have to follow federal rules, but we're held to a higher level of accountability.
Yeah, I like it. All right, any questions?
Nope.
Recommendation for accepting it as written?
How much?
Shirley?
Shirley.
Thank you. Second for that one?
I'll second.
Shanae?
Oh. Yep.
Shanae, raise your hand. All in favor? Okay. That one passes. Let me sign that real quick. Actually, I'll wait to sign that, and we'll sign it in a second, because we'll go to this next, my favorite part. All the folks that signed up for public participation, it's your turn.
None this evening.
None.
All right, now this evening, we're out. All right, we're gonna go ahead and, motion to move into executive.
I'll motion.
Okay, Laura, second on that one?
I second it.
Shirley, and all in favor?
Yeah.
All right, we'll head out of here in a second, we'll move into executive. Thanks.
We're gonna go-
Both of these?
we're gonna go
Top and
into
bottom.
the
I think it's two spots.